Flanagan. Hi from Geek Ireland from Naruto Uzumaki. Believe it.
I'll interview you. Hi, we're here. Is that how we go?
Yeah, go right ahead.
You get interviewed by tons of people?
We're here with Colin Ferguson of Eureka and Haven fame.
Yes.
And yeah, so how are you finding Ireland?
I love Ireland.
Yeah.
I came in early, and so far I've seen, wow, a lot of Dublin, and I drove up to the Giant's Causeway and Belfast, and that was yesterday.
Yeah, how was that? Like, how's the jet lag treating you though? Like, all right?
This time I got away easy. I sort of adjusted immediately, which was great because I've also had other trips where I just never really adjusted. So I give credit to Ireland. Easy place to adjust.
Is this
to.
your first time?
Or the Guinness. That may have helped. It's one or the
Were you
two.
at the brewery?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone goes to the brewery. What do you think of it?
Well, because everyone goes to the brewery, I went to the brewery because you sort of figure it out. I was not excited, to be honest. I was like, well, this is sort of going to be like, what a pain. And it was the opposite. It's a great exhibit. I see why people go.
Yeah,
they've done a phenomenal job.
Funny thing is, a lot of Dublin people don't actually go to it. It's
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you live in
Well,
the
it's
city,
really
you
expensive.
don't really go.
Except if you know people, then it's only €5 to go.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I know.
Can we exchange contacts so
No.
I know these same people?
Really deep contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on Haven now. What's the transition like from being on a sci-fi show like Eureka to a sci-fi fantasy show like Haven?
What was great is that a lot of those guys are my friends.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
it's
I've
family.
known, I've known Emily for a really long time. I've known Eric for a really long time. The executive producer Sean, I've known for over a decade. Lucas, I've done movies with before. So going from a show where they're your family, it's a great transition to a group of people I already know. You know, it makes it easy. It makes it still fun.
Yeah, because sci-fi seems to be a family thing where you see a lot of the same cast in different roles throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, and also because of things like this, we end up meeting the rest of the people that we've never met before.
So have you met like Danny Jules and all that? Like
I haven't yet.
But were you a fan of Red Dwarf? Did you ever watch it when you were younger?
I'd never seen Red Dwarf. I still have not seen Red Dwarf.
It's a great sci-fi series. You'd love it.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
should
big
have it
comedy
at the
series.
brewery.
Yeah.
Then if they serve Guinness, then I'd watch it.
So you're also a big advocate of Geek and Sundry. You're recently doing the tabletop day. What's that like?
It's fun. Those guys are also like, I don't know if I'm just lazy. I'm probably just lazy, but I like working with my friends. And so Will and Felicia are really good friends, and so I end up doing all that stuff with them. And I've learned. Did you see the Geek and Sundry thing?
I didn't see your game.
What?
What was your game? I know Ticket to Ride was your first game.
I never get the name right. I think it's like, I always say, what is it? It's Quato, Tetra Quato.
I know.
It's a Japanese game where you buy maids and then you have to chamber them.
Was that a lot of fun?
Yeah, and they pulled all the cards. We did the most like PG version that we could do, and because it's this weird Japanese game, it gets so.
They were doing a lot of weird Japanese games.
Oh yeah.
Like Felicia and Jesse Cox and that were doing this weird anime strategy game as well.
Oh yeah.
That was very weird.
And prior to shooting it, the thing we were like, they went over language. They're like, hey, we got to do our best to keep this like.
Yeah, because it was a live stream.
Yeah, like keep it PG. Use this term for this, even though the correct term is this, which is not really great. So it was a tough one. It was fun though.
And then of course, you've now reached the line mark to make a third season. Will you be on the third season? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, there's a long list of people who want to do it. So by all means, get some new people in there because that's sort of the point of it.
Yeah.
But if they're ever stuck, they know they can always call me.
I'm actually one of the people who was influenced by tabletop.
Oh, really?
I have a tabletop. I run a game night every
do
Saturday
you?
now because of the whole game experience. Like
That's
we played
fun.
Ticket to Ride. We played Ticket to Ride Europe.
That was my game, Ticket to Ride. Just so you know.
Before Anne Wheaton.
Yeah.
Smashed everything.
Yeah.
We don't have an Anne Wheaton type hit player. So
Oh, you
we're
don't?
all right.
I love that moment though. I did love
so
that moment.
funny.
Yeah.
Seeing it in slow motion was even funnier.
Yeah. And of course, they're friends, but you're never really sure of the inner workings of a relationship or what Will had in the show. So I wasn't sure what relationship dynamic was going to go down, when she destroys the table.
I expected them to kind of go to explode.
Yeah, oh yeah. You or at the very least, some sort of derisive look. Some sort of like, you're dead. Nothing between the two of them. Two of the nicest people I know.
Well, Colin, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Hope you come back
with
again and
Yeah,
enjoy
me
the
too.
Guinness.
Thank you very much.